in Israel, in Jerusalem, in the Old City, doing a little touristing the night before the show. This is your Wailing Wall, and the reason why it's called the Wailing Wall is because during a time when it was occupied by the Arabs, this was the closest Jews could get to their most sacred spots. Over there you got your Mount Olives, a lot of your biblical stuff went down. Your Dome of the Rock over there, big gold thing, which is a most holy place for your Christians, Jews, and Muslims. The history of of three of the major world religions, it all kind of happens in this couple of square miles. And I do a little research before we go on tour so that I know about all the spots and that way you get that much greater appreciation when you're standing, whether it's in front of the Wailing Wall or the Dome of the Rock or the Via del Rocha and places like that, where it becomes that much heavier to be in those places. It's pretty cool.
This is where your Jesus was crucified, where it's actually nailed to the cross. That's where the cross was, and you reach in there, you can touch the stone where the bottom of the cross is stuck.
We've been really fortunate to be able to go there several times, and to not only get to see all the amazing historical and natural sites and there, but also you make friends around the globe too, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm a tourism junkie when out on the road, and I think it's a tremendous opportunity that I never take for granted to be able to go on a paid vacation to these places and check out a lot of different things.
This is Jesus' tomb.
You're amazed at how much of in Western culture, like from references that you use every day to stuff that you just take for granted, holidays you take for granted, and how those those historical events took place there.
Here on the right hand side we have the manger. The manger where they put Jesus after the crucifixion.
I was raised Catholic. I was forced to go to school every time. I actually went to Catholic school for a year when I was in first grade. It didn't go so well, so I got yanked back into public school. Thank you, Mom. I tell my aunts and my Uncle Bud, who are my aunt Isabel and my Uncle Bud are very excellent people and very religious, Catholics. That whenever I'm in, like, whether it's the Sacred Heart Cathedral in Paris or at the site of the crucifixion or something like that, I always light a candle for the family. It's the echoes of my Catholic upbringing.
Enough of the sightseeing, it's time to rock.
I always enjoy the shows in Israel. It's pretty intense, and one of our good friends actually asked his girlfriend to marry him on stage before the show in Israel, which was pretty cool. And Brad Wilk, the handsome drummer of Rage Against the Machine, took the microphone to sing a song in Hebrew at the show. Brad will rock the mic, but it was the first time in front of a live paying audience that Brad got up there and sang a song. I think that there's a political atmosphere at any Rage Against the Machine show, whether it's in Cleveland or whether it's in Tel Aviv. There's a tremendous amount of sort of understanding among our Jewish fans there who disagree with some of their government's more repressive policies towards the occupied territories. Sentiments like "fuck you, I won't do what you tell me" translate pretty universally, and that sort of spirit of rebellion comes through, even if some of the subtleties don't.